You are 33. Last night, Derek sat in your kitchen and asked to borrow $3,000. 10 years ago, you and Derek started the exact same job. Same week, same cubicle wall. Everyone said Derek was the one to watch. You believed it too. You said yes without checking your account. You didn't need to. The difference was never talent. It was one quiet decision you made at 23 that everyone laughed at and kept making, alone, for 10 years. This is how you left the race before anyone noticed. Rewind. You are 23. Real job, real paycheck. Money lands every 2 weeks and disappears before the next one arrives. Rent, a car payment, subscriptions you forgot existed. You're not broke. You'd never say that word. But you're one bad week from a problem you can't fix, and you don't know it yet. You get a small raise. You feel rich for 4 days. Then a nicer phone, a slightly better apartment. The raise quietly dissolves into the same tight life. You're sprinting. You're standing completely still. Derek does the opposite. He leases a car that turns heads in the parking lot. Derek stands next to it like a man pulling ahead. You stand next to your old sedan like a man standing still. Because you are. You don't know it yet, but the way out doesn't look like winning. It looks like losing on purpose, in public, for years. Then an ordinary Wednesday. Your manager mentions a small bonus. You wait to feel something. Nothing comes. That night you do math you've never done. Your whole life's math. 40 more years of this loop. Still one emergency from broke at the end of it. The next morning, a man near the parking garage, late 50s, older car than yours, never stressed, tells you, half joking, there's a difference between looking like you made it and actually making it. Almost nobody knows which one they're chasing. That night, you do the one thing nobody ever taught you. Every paycheck, before rent, before anything, you pay your future self first. You move the money somewhere your impulses can't reach it. You circle a date on a calendar, fold the paper, and put it in a drawer. You tell no one. 2 years later, at a dinner, the question circles the table. So, what's new with you? Loud answers all around. A promotion. A new condo. It reaches you. You say work's fine. You watch faces do that small, polite thing when an answer disappoints them. For years, your job title was your answer to, who are you? You just quietly gave it up, with nothing yet to replace it. Derek asks, quiet for once. You good, man? Financially good? You say you're fine. He nods the way people nod when they don't believe you. At lunch, 2 coworkers don't notice you behind them. One says, I feel kind of bad for him. You have more saved than both of them combined. You say nothing. Nobody notices. That's starting to be the entire point. Your best friend buys a house, sends the photo to the group chat, keys in hand, 20 fire emojis in 10 minutes. You stare at your phone longer than you should. You can't match that. Not yet. That night, you take the folded paper out of the drawer. The date is still so far away. For the first time, you think, maybe they were right about me. Then it comes on a Thursday. Half the floor, gone by lunch. You and Derek get the layoff email within minutes of each other. Standing in the parking lot holding a cardboard box, you think it might end you too. The fund is there. 8 years of quiet no's. Untouched. Not enough to coast forever, only enough to survive if you protect it. So you make the choice that guts you. You move back in with your parents at 31, into your childhood bedroom, and sell the one thing you kept purely for joy. Derek keeps the lease, keeps posting. From the outside, he handled it better. Never looked like he was struggling. He just did it the only way he knew. More debt, a worse job grabbed in a panic. The whole image funded by a hole getting deeper underneath him. Everyone thought you were the one who fell. Derek still looked like he was swimming. He wasn't. Looking like he was swimming was the entire game. Nobody noticed you were the only one who was actually safe. They were too busy noticing you'd moved home. You go back to work eventually, this time on a job you chose, because you could finally afford to wait for the right one. Slowly, something shifts. A flat tire becomes a Tuesday errand instead of a crisis. A bad boss becomes something you simply walk away from. The circled date arrives on an ordinary afternoon. No party. You just look up and quietly notice you crossed it. You are 33. Derek is in your kitchen, holding the coffee you made him, asking how you actually did it, and meaning it. You think about the dinner where you felt smaller, the lunch where they pitied you, the childhood bedroom where you were certain you'd lost. 2 years ago, you were sure it was over. Turns out that was the exact moment you'd already won. Nobody knew it yet, including you. For 10 years, nobody noticed you were winning. Not your friends, not your family, not Derek. That's exactly why it worked. The race doesn't end when you get rich. It ends the second you stop running for people who were never actually watching. Maybe you already left. Maybe you're still standing right on the edge, telling yourself you're fine. Maybe you're about to circle a date nobody else will ever see. If you do, nobody's going to notice but you. That's not the tragedy. That's the whole point.